My name is Bobby Winnicky. A lot of you know me as Bobby Wynn. I've been going to Camp Carefree off and on for about 14 years, and what I do there now is I go there, I volunteer, and I help out wherever I can, whether it be with the campers, counselors, or the kids, just making sure that everybody's having a great time and staying safe.
So tell me about Bobby Wynn.
About Bobby Wynn, I don't know, you interviewed him the other day. What did he say about me before I answer that? So Bobby Wynn and Camp Carefree, I could say a lot about both of those two things, that's for sure. Both of them are incredible. If you never met Bobby, he started working for our company this year, here in 2025, handling some of our Facebook and social media. And if you've ever met him, the guy is literally beaming from ear to ear 24/7, down to go fishing at any time. Anywhere from shark, land-based fishing to catfish, the guy, if he's breathing, he's probably fishing. If he's at work, he's probably planning on his lunch break where he's going fishing afterward. And his personality, his drive, his love for fishing is just contagious. I believe it was in 2023, Bobby had came to me and he said, "Caleb, I know you got a lot going on. I know you're super busy, but it would really mean a lot if you could meet me this Saturday at a camp called Camp Carefree." And of course I had like a bunch of stuff that was going on at the time, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this work and move stuff around. And he started telling me a little bit about the camp. He said, Camp Carefree is a place where kids with diagnosis or some disabilities can go. And this camp gives them a full week of just an amazing experience in the outdoors, doing activities that build a lot of confidence for these kids, no matter what they've been diagnosed with, any condition or anything. And each week is dedicated to a diagnosis or something that the child is facing, where those campers that come in that week, they put them out fishing at the pond. They do hikes, they do games, and just really make a community, and the kids feel very confident. So he started telling me about this place, and I was like, wow, this is here in North Carolina? And he said, yeah, it's right here in North Carolina. It's only about an hour up the road. I said, all right, I'll make it work. So I go out there on the weekend, and of course, you know, starting off, I'm like being pulled in multiple directions. I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to just tell him I can't make it. And I was like, you know what? No. Everything else can wait. Bobby was so excited to show me this, and this place sounded truly amazing. I wanted to see this. So I decided nothing's gonna stop me from going. Ended up going, and immediately stepping on the grounds at Camp Carefree, and Bobby taking me and showing me each and every camper, the staff, the counselors, and hearing their story and watching these kids. It wasn't long before I realized, oh my gosh, like, I'm so glad I took the time to be here and to witness this. These kids, what they're faced with and their resilience, what they're diagnosed with or a disability in some way, their resilience and their drive to go out and do new things. And this place that offers that at no cost to their families.
All right, Tony, if you would just introduce yourself and how long you have been a part here at Camp Carefree.
Well, my name is Tony McCallum. I'm one of the 3 program directors here at Camp Carefree, and I've been a part of camp for 39 years.
And you were the very first camper.
One of the very first campers, yes, 1986. Yeah. It started just being one building, the barn down at the bottom of the hill, to dirt roads, and that was it, to having indoor riding arena, Olympic-sized pool, and several cabins that we didn't have when I was a young counselor and camper growing up. So, yeah, so it's amazing to see how this place has grown. Well, it was the love that I experienced from the counselors who, you know, I came here not knowing, unsure, and they made sure I had a great time. And I always said that that's what I wanted to do, that each year I came back as a counselor to be able to give back and show that type of love to campers that was shown to me when I was a camper. Just when the campers come, and even the staff, and they love it and they enjoy being here. So that means a lot to me because it means so much to me. So when other people love it just as much as I do, you know, that really makes me happy.
Sure, so my name is Mary Kate Young. I'm one of the program directors here. This is my third summer as a program director. I've had the gracious opportunity to be involved with this organization off and on throughout the summers for about 18 years now. So it's some place that I'm really honored to come back to and serve. I'm an occupational therapist by trade, so I kind of alter my schedule to make sure that I'm out here to be able to serve these children.
And I'm Ryan Joyce. I'm also one of the program directors. This is my 17th summer out here, and fourth as a program director. In my free time, or not free time, but the off season, I'm also an occupational therapist, but I work in the school setting. So once school ends with the traditional calendar, I've got the summer off, and am super excited to come and give time back to the kids that we serve here.
First question I want to ask y'all is, how do you approach planning a week for the camp that's both safe and unforgettable?
This is a great question. It's a lot of adaptation. It's a lot of different creativity pieces that come together. We're very blessed to have a wonderful core staff behind us that comes up with funny ideas halfway through the week and all sorts of different things like that. We've had things such as glow games. They're doing different games with glow sticks on the spot. They're creating different games with the parachute. We have wonderful donors that donate us different things like earth ball and a big slip and slide and all sorts of different things. The goal was always, when Ann founded the place, was to have a traditional summer camp. So we try to adapt within those constructs, but really make it so that everybody can participate. And with our careers, we've been able to do that really nicely. We've been taught how to adapt to make sure that everybody feels included. And really, a lot of what we've learned over these summers is that if you're having fun, the children are having fun. And so no matter what, even if it is just a rainy afternoon or a rainy evening where we had to do campfire songs inside and we baked the s'mores in the oven and put an LED, fireplace on the TV, they had a wonderful time with it. So, as long as we bring the energy and the enthusiasm and the fun, usually all the magic kind of follows after that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say this being our 40th year, we've had time to kind of perfect our craft regardless. We've got the facilities that have been built up, and we've got some staple programs like going to the ropes course or going to fish or going to the horse arena, where those are built into our everyday activity list. But then we have the opportunity to be flexible and adapt to the different populations we serve too. We've got some weeks where kids come in wheelchairs and we have to figure out what's going to be the most appropriate game for you to play and be accessible. But then we have other weeks where we have typically functional kids who are either siblings or their parents are ill, and we have to come up with a lot of games to get all their energy out and give them as much attention and movement as possible. So it's just, each week is its own different thing, and we're able to kind of adapt as we go. So we were technically founded in 1985. Our first summer was 1986 by Ann and Gib Jones. They are now deceased, but their vision was to open up a summer camp for kids that had special needs and chronic illnesses in a time where it wasn't as, even 40 years ago, prominent to society that these kids, don't get to do a whole lot, and provide them with just a week full of normalcy. So, we're a free camp. We're a nonprofit organization that has donors that support all of our mission, and we don't charge any tuition to any families because we understand that medical needs are, a high price, and we don't want to have families incur any more financial burden than they have to. But also we want to give them these experiences. So, the overall mission is just to be as typical as possible for these kids.
That's wonderful.
I just think of so many small wins and so many smiles that we've seen throughout the years of, a kid gets excited that they get a bullseye down at archery, or they're competing in an eating contest with one another at the cookout, and then, they're just excited to be kids.
Yeah.
And that's not typically what a lot of these populations get to experience at home. Whether or not it be, them themselves don't have the opportunities because they've got an illness, and seeing them accomplish just a various task and seeing their faces light up, or whether or not, their sibling or parent is ill and, they've struggled so much with that in the outside world and come here and feel like it's a haven. We do a ceremony at the end of the week where our campers who are aging out or it's their last year of camp get to throw a stick in the campfire. And when we hear some of those speeches and just some of the profound words that some of the campers give, one of them said, you don't know what you're ever going to get, but it's going to be fun. And to hear that kind of feedback from, our 16-year-olds who, they might not have a lot of the words that they can use to describe how they feel outside of camp, but just to hear how safe they feel here, like that's why we do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. Perfect. All right. If you would, introduce yourself and how long you've been attending Camp Carefree.
My name's Aubrey Parks. I've been at camp for 10 years. Started coming when I was 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does it feel knowing this is your last year at camp?
Horrible. Horrible. I've cried so much in the last 2 days. Because this is my second home. I told Mary Kate, I was like, I'm not leaving. And she goes, you have to. And I was like, I'm not leaving. It's given me a place to feel normal. Because outside of here, I know, at my school, I know one other person in a wheelchair. And we don't even have the same disability. So it's given me a place to feel normal. And I need that to survive.
Absolutely.
So,
No,
yeah.
that's great. That's great. Do you ever see yourself coming back and
Yes.
playing a role
Yes.
here
Heck.
at the camp?
Heck yeah. I'm going to become a counselor next year, or become a CIT, then a counselor, and then maybe core staff. We'll see how far up I get before I get kicked out or decide to leave. Because, I'm going to have an adult job eventually,
That's right.
but this comes first.
I love that.
People actually listen to me here. I feel heard because we're all the same. And the staff understands that. And outside of here, I don't feel understood because nobody listens to me because they think I'm less than. So. But here, I'm just me. I'm not that girl in a wheelchair. So, thank you for the best 10 summers of my life.
It really hit home after meeting with these kids, seeing Bobby interact with these campers, and it made me grateful for two things. It made me grateful that we're in the fishing industry, and these kids are spending time outdoors doing fishing, and they got a big pond there, and these kids are getting outdoors. And this place exists to where there's no cost for their families, no cost to the camper. They can literally just come and breathe, be in the outdoors, and do things they would otherwise maybe never get to do. But the other thing is Bobby. Having people that's a part of our team in Catch the Fever that not only love fishing or doing a good job for the company, but actively goes out and in their free time helping without any payment in any way, these campers and these counselors in this place, Camp Carefree, before I left, I instantly knew that I wasn't fulfilled and fired up and all the things that was on my mind leading up to going, that, oh, I got to do this, or oh, I can't do this, I won't have time if all went away. I immediately had in perspective that we are all so blessed, no matter what our condition are, no matter what we're faced with in life, what challenges. It's really about the community of people that we have around us and the amazing opportunities when we take out the distraction to see what's right in front of us and the possibilities.
Great. So my name is Brooke Wilson. I'm a board member here at Camp Carefree, and this week I'm also a volunteer counselor, which is way more fun. I've worked at Camp Carefree since I was 14 years old in one way or another, so that's 34 years, I believe. Love this place. Talk about catching the fever. I think my favorite thing is watching them achieve things that they didn't think they could do before, because Camp Carefree is all focused on, obviously, safety first, but also having fun. And a lot of times these kids who have medical challenges are a little bit sheltered. You know, their parents are maybe scared about what they can and can't do. They may have been spending a lot of times in hospitals and doctors' offices and in kind of sheltered environments. So we bring them here and we say, you know what, you can catch a fish all on your own. You can reel it in all on your own. And sometimes it's as simple as you can brush your teeth yourself, you know? So we like to send them home with new skills and new confidence, you know? That's a huge thing that they get out here, because we're not talking about the disability. We're not talking about what they can't do. We're just showing them what they can do. You know what's beautiful about Camp Carefree is it hasn't changed that much. Yeah. We are definitely like a grassroots summer camp experience. You know, we don't have anything fancy. It is, you know, swimming in the pool, climbing on the climbing wall, doing arts and crafts, riding horses, going out on a canoe, like a traditional camp experience. And we like to keep it that way. You know, it's a wonderful experience for these kids to just come out here and enjoy nature, enjoy the outside, enjoy the amenities we have, and you know, do summer camp like I used to remember when I was a kid.
That's right. So I contacted Bobby shortly after getting back and said, Bobby, I don't want to just thank you for taking me out there and seeing this amazing place, but I want Catch the Fever to do something to raise money for this amazing organization, where for a time and a period, each portion of our sales go to Camp Carefree so that they can have more opportunities to bring in more kids and let them have this week of just letting go and being in the outdoors and feeling a part of something, and just seeing what I saw there, more kids would be able to come and get that experience. And he was immediately elated. He was super excited. I was excited to be able to offer some assistance like that, to where we have this amazing brand with this amazing culture and our amazing customers, that offering a portion of each of our sales for this time period to go to Camp Carefree to get more campers in the outdoors is just, it's amazing. I went out there in the summer this year of 2025, and I filmed it personally. I filmed all the counselors, recorded some amazing testimonies that you can feel the passion, the love for what they do in their testimonies. I got to meet all the campers firsthand. I spent an entire day out there just
being at this camp and spending time with these campers, and it was truly life-changing for me. I'm so glad I went. I'm so glad that we have this brand to offer this opportunity, and I hope that what you're about to see really inspires you, and that I captured everything that I was feeling and seeing from being there, and I hope you get to feel that today. So I'm very honored for this company and myself to be in a place where we're going to introduce to you for the next 30 days that a portion of our sales are going to be donated to Camp Carefree. And at the end of these 30 days, we're going to present them with a check. And we're going to document it. We're going to share that with you guys and show you the impact that you had in real time for this camp and this amazing organization. If you don't know about Camp Carefree, you can look at the website right here and look them up. Amazing, amazing place. And just remember, it may be your child. It could be your child one day. It could be someone close to home. And you would love for somebody to do something, to reach out, give a donation, or do something to give them this experience. So on behalf of Catch the Fever, for the next 30 days, we're proud to announce that we're going to be raising for Camp Carefree, and we need your help to make this one of the most amazing donations that we've ever put together. So we hope we have your support. Thank you on behalf of everybody here at Catch the Fever and myself. We love you, we appreciate you, and we can't wait to share part 2 of presenting this money that together we all raised for this amazing organization. So thank you to everybody who's watching, and we look forward to having your support.